Hello. Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the Lost Archives. My name's Owen, and we are playing Esoteric Ebbs. We are diving back into this fantastic CRPG. I am thoroughly enjoying this. It's very much like D&D cross Disco Elysium, but I've also been getting like Terry Pratchett vibes from the humour. And you know I am all about that. Fantastic. So we are diving back in. Last we left off, we awoke from death. We are the Cleric. Our stats are atrocious. We have 1 exhaustion already, and we're slowly dying. We could spend an hour to recover and get a level of exhaustion gone. Oh, nah. Let's play hard mode. Let's talk to this cat. Black cat. On the ledge overlooking the garden, you spot a black cat. Calm as can be. It doesn't even care that you stomp up next to it.
A proud beast. Treat it with respect and it shall treat you the same. Hello! I'm from the local government.
The cat lifts its head up. Its dark eyes squint at you for a second, sniffs in the air, and then ignores you once again. Wisdom comes from knowing when to act and when not to. This cat does not care for you in the slightest. Pet it or something, I don't know. If you wish to hold a proper conversation with this magnificent creature, you need to find the first level spell Speak with Animals. Okay, I will have to go and try and find that. Let's pet the cat. You reach towards the cat's head. It meets your palm and nuzzles up against it. What a divine sense. What a sense of divine validation. Not doing anything, yet getting so much love. Learn from this beast. It appears to have enjoyed the pet.
What are you voting in the election?
The black cat stares at some seagulls flying by high above.
A noble creature protecting its home. He's a true nationalist.
Cannot imagine a cat voting for Asgarlism, but he sure is cute.
What do you know about the tea shop?
Black cat does not turn to look at you.
Enjoy your day as
Citizen. Our Lady Apartments. Can we go in here? No. Oh, such a sneaky staircase. Nice find. Oh. Ah! We're up on the streets. Oh yeah, if we right click we can kind of see stuff to interact with. The name of the tea shop is illegible. This is the tea shop. Oh, we did it. Fuck. We're on it, guys. We're solving this mystery. Amidst scorch marks and cracked masonry, you approach a doorway. There are several planks blocking the passage. The tea shop. Take a peek inside. Fastened with several nails, you also see a paper. At the top it says with bold lettering, City Notice, no trespassing.
Does this include me?
Perhaps not. Try touching it. Touch the planks. As you do, subtle ripples of blue energy appear around your gloved hand. He's sealed. As you move away your hand, the faint aura shimmers in dark, translucent blue and then fades away. Just standing at the door makes it clear that there's a locking spell cast on it. Rude to lock people out. Crime scenes should be public viewing. Remember that you're here on behalf of the goblins. You still have not spoken with their chieftain. Okay, let's go speak to the goblins then before I don't want to get into too much strife. Oh, if they're empty water barrels, why are there crowns in there? I love that it does the word empty. It's in apostrophe. Oh, we can go in here. There's bicycles. Okay, let's head back down. We know where the goblins are. Let's head back down to the goblins. I think that makes the most sense. Oh, hang on. Old faded posters nailed to the wall. They're unreadable. Actually readable posters. They're still kind of old. Your eyes land upon a series of papers nailed in the wooden facade. Getting out information to people. How do you do it? One possible way. Papers nailed on random walls. You'd be surprised how effective it can be. Some of them are torn or unintelligible. A few catch your attention.
This seems illegal. Advertisement requires strict approval from the government. Tear them down. Rip them up.
Look at the flyer with the owl on it. Yellen and Sons, binders and lithographers. Everything from designing to engraving, account, books, manufacturing. Oh, I wonder if these people could fix my spellbook. This place would fix your ruined spellbook.
It's a prayer book, and yes, this place could help with that.
Old one saying grand opening. You can barely read the faded lettering on this ink-printed flyer. Grand opening of the Stubborn Sphinx, brewery and commercial tavern, served without riddles, drunk with all charm. By the look of it, this tavern opened at least a year ago, maybe 2. Faded green hammer. Sun-faded symbol covers most of this large poster. It's a hammer, printed with green ink.
Asgarlists, those who share the plight of the common folk.
Gather ye workers, Asgal said, no gods above, no king below, only folk.
Can't just gather people like this. The city is surely against this type of erroneous collectivist behavior.
Rip down the posters and tear them to shreds like a good man. No, we will leave them. We'll leave them be. Alright, let's head back down here. I feel like we should be able to interact with the body that is clearly lying here, but apparently not. Oh! Norvik, a pipe like this could lead anywhere. You look down at the pipe.
Crawl inside, now.
If you had a smaller companion, you would be able to ask them to crawl inside, perhaps. Oh, we got a smaller companion then. Thank you, Charisma. Right. Well, we know where to go. Oops. Let me go around here. Schnell. Isn't that German for stop? Oh, we almost got to see everything. Snell, level 3 rogue. This goblin gets shit done, no matter the odds. Highly competent with a craving of validation. Just look at the way he dresses himself. He doesn't work for himself or any ideal. This goblin devotes his life for his lady. No different from a religious nut.
Find a goblin standing at the tip of Tolstad. His clothes are fit for a Redian trader, and his haircut's fit for a Ascani nobleman. Superficial fellow. Behind him, a vast view of the mouth of River Torna. A little weasel.
Now, what do we think this man sounds like? I don't want to go for like the gob, the bog standard gob voice. Snell, what could Snell be?
Let me guess, you're the cleric.
The cleric. Yes.
Yes, I am the cleric. That's me.
He nods, looking tired and annoyed. Oh, we got 30 XP for calling ourselves the cleric again.
I'm Snell, runner and handler of the HWBT. Old lady's been waiting for you.
This old lady must be his chieftain, the matriarch of his tribe. Greet the goblin kindly. This is the beginning of a great cultural cooperation and exchange.
I'm from the local government. Nice to meet you, Snell.
Perform a traditional goblin salute. Oh. Uh-oh.
Oh, fuck. You raise your arms up into the air as one should when greeting an uncivilized tribal goblin.
What the fuck are you doing?
Cleric, what are you doing?
Not feeling it.
The goblin does not respond, nor does he raise his own arms. Instead, he simply stares at you.
His expression speaks of pain.
Please, cleric, stop it. You feel a great shame.
I will lower my arms. The goblin clears his throat. The goblin looks around, clearly struggling to find the right words.
Sleep deprived? Exasperated, more like.
Okay, right. Head down to the garden throne, but,
He waves his claw towards you.
what's all this? You look like a human shit.
You've been floating around in the banks of the river. Your uniform shows it. He's making a playful jab. Don't worry about it. The gall. You should teach him a lesson.
I died and was reborn.
Now that's a good excuse.
He laughs and motions down the stairs.
Just dust yourself off. Dragon's waiting, and trust me, you don't want to disappoint her.
Even further.
Tell me more about this lady.
Sure. For starters, she's the most powerful woman in Norvik. And considering there was an explosion yesterday right in the middle of her territory, I think it's about time you do your damn job, Cleric.
Rude. You are on a holy mission. You cannot rush such things. Okay, lead me to her.
Good. But just to make it perfectly clear, some ground rules. Don't say anything well, we're fucked.
Don't say anything stupid.
Don't say anything stupid. Don't climb the trees. Stay away from the edges and, enjoy the garden, Cleric.
He grins, showing off his polished fangs. The goblin scurries down the stairs. He seems to be in a hurry. He is nervous. That makes you nervous. Tell her what she wants to hear, and you'll be fine. You look out over the river. The cold Ascani wind seeps through the cracks of your helmet.
Earth be blessed. He is always with you.
Okay, we'll follow him down the stairs, and we definitely need to take a short rest. Because we're literally almost dead. Oh, we don't have much time left. Yeah, go on. Ah, 5 hit dice. Fantastic. I think we're pretty much back to full health then. Okay. Unlocked all ability checks. Oh, they all come back on a... Oh, that's fun. Damn, we got to do some real fun there. Oh, I wish we could do that again.
These railings follow the Safety Council standards of 22.
Oh, we've got a watchman. Okay. A dank smell from... Oh, this is cool. We've got some dancing lights. Oh, how come we only cast one dancing light? Oh, is that a mic in it? I think it's a mic in it. Neswikala Nessun of the Green. Oh, we should be able to behold this. 20. Yes. Elf. Oh, elf. Dark elf. A druid. True neutral. Unbothered, moisturized, happy, in her lane. Moisturized. She is focused on her work, but she does not seek strife. She will help you if you do not pose a threat. Her knowledge goes deep, far below the city. Learn from her and her loneliness. This elf is seeking an escape. Why else be here, of all places? Her matriarch. Yes, this woman is in trouble, just like you. At the top of the garden lookout, you see a strange creature hunched over. Underneath a large red hat, her drooping gaze slowly glides towards you. Not a hat. She's got an actual mushroom growing out of her skull. The elf drops a final piece of mushroom into the bowl on the table and gives you a creepy grin. Elf. Scary primal overlords of the forest. Rare in Norvik, but they've got their hidden roots all over Asken. Primal. One of the 3 pillars of magic. It is represented in the natural, wild, savage, and elemental forces of Jor. They cannot be controlled, only bargained with.
Nice corner you've got here.
Slowly, and in an appropriately dramatic fashion, she widens her eyes to reveal piercing red pupils. She looks a bit like Lyra from the artwork I've done for Lyra from our D&D campaign. And her grin widens even more, somehow. Oh god, she's trouble. She's real trouble. Just look at the side of her head. Look at those ears, white hair, ashen hue, and those eyes. An elf? Aren't they rare?
In your days, you've only seen a handful of these gangly freaks.
Elves don't usually hang around in Norvik. They usually stay away from lesser folk. Look at her. There is no elf. This is no elf of Ilim. This is one of those dark elves.
Hello, elf!
You hear a guttural chuckle leave her lips.
A man delves into the garden, his sight set on the mysterious below. Are you that man?
Am I that man? More or less. She's just being dramatic.
Maybe.
Nervously glance over your shoulder. Yeah.
Maybe.
Your feelings are not focused. That is okay.
The elf stammers. Or is that an idiolect? act. The elf does not stammer as much as she tastes some words more than others. She turns around, her red eyes glimmering beyond a mist of spores.
Nes Wicala of the Green. Call me Nessun. I am underling to Hierophant of Pidana.
Of course, a druid. Druid, primal spellcaster, often balanced keeping actors across and below the coast. Known to commune with flora and fauna. As you look into her eyes, you can feel it. She communes with nature on the regular.
You're a spellcaster.
She just gives you a goofy smile and a nod.
I spent my days handling primal forces, that which grows and decays. Do you know much of it?
About nature spirits, right? Like warlockism.
Spirits do not inhabit all living things. Although compared to making a deal with some fiend, I promise you trees are much more austere.
She lowers her gaze for what you realize is the first time since she raised it.
I would like to hear your tale, human. There is much to be learned from your folk and your settlement in this band.
Settlement? It's a great city-state, not some lone village.
How sustainable is your lifestyle?
You mean me in particular, or my people?
Both, or either.
She presses down a mushroom in her bowl, sending a puff of spores into the air.
Sustainable?
How do you replenish the resources you consume? And if you do not, how many years until depletion?
You want an answer now?
If you have it.
To keep one balance with the primal forces of the land is the only just way to live. Oh gods, you're focusing too much on the question. Instead, focus on what she wants to hear. I'm gonna follow wisdom.
Earth folk will eventually chew through this land and be forced to expand.
I've watched your people for some time, from a distance. I'm not one to make judgments. That is for the earth and sea. But it worries me how few primal forces there are to keep you at bay.
Primal forces?
She places a palm against the rough floor.
Orfidana has helped me keep the undersea from being overtaken by unbalancing powers. Demigods, fiends, celestials, your human arcanists. Each creates a power that not only overtakes the primal, they do so with ease. That great war your kind waged upon one another delayed it, but I do certainly believe that it is inevitable.
She speaks of the unsustainable nature of magic.
Don't worry, nature always survives.
Most often it does, but look at your so-called burned coast and those cursed lands in Diminor. Nature makes it through most things, but there are forces in this world that can wring the life out of every band if it so wishes.
Magic is not what it used to be, but she is wise to stay.
We must stay vigilant.
She takes a deep and deliberate breath.
Now enough of complicated topics. Tell me, human, do you have a mate?
The elf speaks of a nature as a close ally. You should... Wait, what did she just ask? Stare at her.
Well? Your cheeks clench.
No, not good.
Calm down. This is not a hostile situation.
Elaborate.
Of course, I apologize if I was vague, human. I only mean most humans in this settlement group in pairs. I wondered if those of your kind do the same, form such long-term committed partnerships.
That's a slightly less inflammatory question. She did not have ill intent in her original inquiry.
I'm the cleric. I go solo.
She lowers her mushroom cap and sighs.
I see. It is the same here, then. The path of an esoteric guardian is to be alone.
You're never alone, even when it feels like you are. The elf starts adding some kind of oily liquid to her mushroom.
If this is if this old elf can guide you in any way, make it so. If not, I will return to my toil.
Primal kin? Fuck yes, let's go. Oh, yes, we're okay.
Oh, you kneel.
You need to prove it. Your attunement to nature.
Interesting, yes.
She places the bowl from her desk to the ground before you. You must show what you've learned in your studies. The primal forces are complicated, but you can still sense the tingle of Jaw's strings through every branch and mushroom. hold your hand over the bowl. As you reach out, the elf hums. She then moves the bowl even closer to you. You've attempted this before. It did not go well.
You believe that is all you require. Magic is not an exact science, despite what the instructors in the towers used to tell you. The esoteric in your realm does not conform to rules. That is the only rule they truly follow. Now feel the oily mushrooms inside this bowl, the strings within them, around them. Grab one of them. Change it.
I'm going to twist a string. Oh. Okay.
First, nothing. Then a twinge. Whatever you touched, it is connected with the spores, the growth, the decay. You did little, but you did something. The elf nods.
What did I do?
You ruined my brew.
It's fine. Listen.
Oh. Whoops.
She laughs.
You caused the fungi in the bowl to change acidity. It's subtle, but it's there. You performed an act of druidcraft, human.
Use Druidcraft to unlock unique interactions with the natural world.
I did?
She gives you a lecherous smirk. Nessun grabs the bowl and pours the mushy mushrooms onto the ground. Did a Swede write this? The contents wriggle before you.
I made the mushroom come to life?
She looks up, reassuring you.
No, they are supposed to move like that. You did not perform that big of an esoteric feat. Not yet, at least.
She chuckles and puts the bowl back on the desk. I'm 5 XP from leveling up.
Perhaps you can be one human I share knowledge with, if that is what you wish.
Please do. I want to learn.
Very well.
Primal Kin. Class conflict updated. Oh, uh-oh.
What do you want to know, human?
I want to learn how to speak with animals.
That shouldn't be too hard. Here, a spell scroll to get you started. Cast it when you have an animal to speak with, and you should be able to hold up a conversation, as long as you can keep up.
What is druidcraft, really?
I would call it the most useful path of communication with nature. It can be used for many a thing, but for you I would suggest focusing on the basics. Use it to move peacefully through the roots, and to show your balanced nature to those primal spirits who roam below.
Could druids create magical food, perhaps?
Certainly. There is a spell that would be very useful for you, since you're on the run all the time. Good apple. It creates 5 apples.
Oh, this is the version of Goodberry. There's a weird obsession with apples in this game. The fact that we've been called Apple Boy by our stats a few times, I'm excited for that.
Each can feed a grown man for a full day.
Oh, I love apples. Can I have that spell, please?
I don't have that spell scroll, sorry. But I do seem to remember I handed one to Moongore. She might keep one on the roots of Pooh.
Moongore?
One of Sage Leaf's enforcers. A bugbear. Lovely woman. Quite the bite on her.
What is she implying?
The elf is quite the provoker. Horrible. How can I get that good apple spell scroll?
Just tell her I sent you. Moongore and I are friends, you see.
Are these apples real or fake?
They're real. I've customized this spell myself in the process of helping Sage Leaf's apple strains down here. Magically created, yes, but real.
Oh, good. Can nature protect me?
Of course, with bark skin. I do have a spell scroll of it, but it's down in the roots, below the garden. If you pass by, take it. I keep a cache hidden underneath Lord Pooh.
Pooh?
A cute nickname. She giggles. We have a password, just say Minim Sekisas Pooni, and he'll open right up. You can have the other stuff inside as well, since Sage Leaf wants you to succeed.
What does that mean?
Flattery of the highest kind.
She gives you a creepy smile.
Just give the password and he will grant you access.
What are these primal forces?
Nature.
Her face says it is self-explanatory.
That includes, but is not limited to, elements, life, anything that grows, really. It is that which exists at the core of all. But even after alterations, it remains within. Generally speaking, a clump of ore will be more primal than a forged blade. In short, the primal emerges from natural entities. Not following, not interested either.
What differs primal from arcane and divine forces?
She squints and stares at you for a while.
The answer to that could be many. I would lean towards saying that they differ only in origin. But that origin makes all the difference in the world.
How do you mean?
I do not know. It is like forces that flow through drawstrings. Some flow from divine sources, some flow from natural, primal sources. While the arcane, it is more like plucking those strings themselves, editing the rules, something like that.
She gives you a slow nod.
Thank you. That's all the magic questions for now.
You're very welcome, human.
What are you voting in the election?
I'm not a citizen of Norvik.
Okay, cool.
Cool.
What do you know about the tea shop?
Only what the roots whisper to me.
The elf leans closer, twisting her head to the side.
You must delve deep, human. Something rotten happens that day. The green quakes. They fear what's to come. They whisper.
Oh, do they whisper anything useful?
Yay, we leveled up! She leans back and lets out a resigned sigh.
You do not speak with trees often, do you?
You should stop and listen more often.
Insane behavior.
So you were here when it exploded then?
No, I was much further below.
What do the goblins whisper about?
Then the city is at fault. That Lady Sageleaf should take over. The usual.
What do you think happened?
I will not deliberate on things I have no knowledge about.
Refreshing sentiment. Where's the fun in that?
Thanks.
You're welcome.
Well, that's it. Bye.
I don't think I want to ask you don't look like an elf. That seems a bit shitty. Right, now how do we level up? I'm guessing this button. Yay! Okay. We can increase an ability score by 1. I mean... Constitution's come up a few times as being a bit of a problem. Okay, I think that. I've got a second level spell slot too. Druidcraft. Yes. Oh! Did we do that? Tiny primal spirit. Shmee! Oh! What the hell? What in the goddamn? That's hilarious. This effect allows you to engage with primal entities that would otherwise be hidden from your presence. Ah, okay, okay. Your stomach twists. Beware her illusion. What do you mean, beware her illusion? The dragon herself. He's waiting. Okay. Before we go any further, are there any things we want to add into our inventory? That's not helpful at all. No, we're done. Wait, what does this do again? +1 dexterity, -1 charisma. I don't think we want to do that. It does balance us out a bit, though. Nah, that's fine. Alright. You approach him below a sprawling tree. The well-dressed goblin stands proud beside his master.
Go ahead, Cleric.
With a proud smirk, he motions toward the wooden throne. Much of his personhood hinges upon that throne and its owner.
Such a little weasel.
You should stand before the throne. Address her court.
Okay, then.
Lady Sageleaf. Oh, it's a wisdom one. Fantastic. Oh, no. Can I re-roll that? Something is very wrong.
Maybe tomorrow.
Hang on. Can't we use these? Spin in dialogues to unlock dice checks. Okay, in dialogues. Can't really use it for anything else. Ah, the feats we do by completing quests. Oh, what was the primal spirit one then? Primal kin. Oh, okay, we actually completed it. Fix your ruined spellbook. Okay. I don't think there's anything else we can do right now. Oh, okay. An aspiring druid. Time will tell if this path is interests you by telling folk about it one single time. Okay.
So if we talk... Okay, so we can make ourselves not a cleric, it turns out. Alright, let's chat with the Goblin Queen, the dragon.
You approach the throne. The sprites flutter, their glow illuminating the trunk of this great tree, its roots reaching far below, its branches holding up the dirt ceiling above. On the throne sits a tiny goblin, her smirk as bright as it is threatening. Her eyes follow you with an intensity, reminds you of a certain pale man.
So this is the dragon.
Yes, I can see it. Her glare is magnificent.
Cleric of Norvik, of earth and river.
A shrill voice echoes out through the chamber.
She's talking to you. You're the cleric. Great observation.
I was assured by your masters, the top brass of the palace itself.
Her words are tainted in disdain.
Her voice causes you to shiver. They told me a cleric of the highest standing would arrive within the hour. So tell me, human.
You should run. No, wait, you can't, but you should.
Why am I sitting here waiting?
Tread lightly. You need her on your side. Make sure she knows you're on hers. Every word you say here could have a profound impact on the rest of this quest of yours.
My apologies, lady.
Her frown turns into a weary expression.
Whatever.
You're dancing on a fine line.
Hers is a frightful presence.
You need to stand. Do not let her impact your stature.
I can't take this much longer. You need to get out of here.
Oh dear, do not become frightened. Oh, yes. Okay.
Embrace your entire being as you meet her glare.
With trembling innards you resist.
She lifts her chin.
You stand. Good.
She's not impressed, just happy you did not completely lose your mind. The dragon leans on her armchair, letting out an exhausted groan.
It is vexing to watch my streets descend so far. Are you even aware, Cleric? A local business caught up in an inferno, in the middle of the day, right on Pillar Road. My road. The way she says that causes you to tremble. And yet Magistrate Darrow, she spits out the name like it's a curse word, he alone believes the Halfway Bridge tribe does not have jurisdiction over this particular location.
Darrow, one of the original Urfolk houses to fund Norvik and Earth. Fund Norvik with Earth. Their bloodline can still be found in high positions all around the city. She appears to have been stewing over this annoyance for some time. Her anger is pure and intense. She's trying to reel it in.
Why does Darrow say that?
Because he's a fool born out of nepotism and alcohol.
Sick burn.
Horrific slander. Where's your usual jurisdiction?
She leans back and picks something from between her fangs.
I have an official recognition of law on Lower Tolstad.
Where exactly is this tea shop located?
She glares at you.
It is or was rented out of a corner of the central fort, just above the holes next to the pillar.
The holes, a common slang for the central spire of apartments in Tolstad. The lower ones are less fancy.
She snaps her fingers toward the goblin to her right.
That means it's part of the core foundation of this island fortress. Therefore, that property is legally an underground rental unit,
he says, bowing his head.
Lady. My people have been handling that damn crow's contract for years. But no, suddenly when the entire unit goes up in flames, that's when my people no longer have the right to enter the premises to deal with it, to clean up even. No, suddenly it is the city's business, and we should keep our noses out of it. Corruption, plain and simple.
Sounds shady.
A sharp glare stabs you.
Normal business in Norvik. And don't get me started on the actual effect this has on my people. Snell,
she says and beckons towards the comely goblin. He approaches the roots and takes a bow.
Lady Sageleaf.
Then he turns to you.
The magistrate says it was an accident involving a fireplace failure. They've yet to send anyone in to actually investigate the scene.
How can know that?
Is this because our intelligence is low? We just don't finish sentences?
You want to check it out yourselves?
Of course.
The lady glances at him, to which he responds by making a nervous face.
He's embarrassed.
The explosion occurred on the 21st of March, just past noon. 3 minor injuries were reported in the area. Luckily, foot traffic was low at the time of the incident, so despite the massive kaboom, no dead folks.
Who were the injured? Oh, sorry.
Who are the injured?
Only managed to get one name in the chaos. A certain Frank, son of Frank, was said to have walked away with lesser burns.
Well, that's clearly the prime suspect.
That's the sort of prefix used by Earthfolk. A human, most likely.
It is honourable to name a son after the father.
Ha! That ain't a real name.
He was apparently dressed in a fancy yellow outfit, whatever that means. Beyond that, we have some conflicting accounts. One person said, quote, he looked like one of them dungeoneers you hear, a real adventuring man, end quote. Another said he was looking to get out of trouble, heading right down the stairs to a water lane.
Dungeon or water lane? Both sound like trouble.
Frank, son of Frank?
Yeah.
Well, that's a fake name.
Uh-huh.
A dungeoneer!
If you believe it, that comment was from one of the militia members. Could be smart to check the city below just in case, despite the dangers.
Fancy yellow outfit.
Assuming some kind of Reedsian fashion.
You can tell on his voice that he's leaving out a "but who fucking knows" at the end.
Down to the water lane.
Yeah, seems he was heading in that direction. Though down could mean a number of things, water lane included.
Was he inside at the time?
Doubt it, considering the state of the building.
Why was he there?
We don't know.
He is annoyed to have to answer that question.
Where is he now?
We don't know.
They may not have located the man despite major efforts. Oh, they have not located the man despite major efforts.
Sounds like you were handed a tough hand.
Yeah. Although one of the militia members mentioned him just calmly walking away down the stairs. Maybe down to crossing or somewhere, we don't know.
Anything else you do know?
Snell gives a nervous look to his master before answering you.
We have theories, but we need proof.
The lady raises her claw.
The unveiling has begun, Cleric.
Secrets in the ashes.
Corruption, madness, politics.
Bureaucracy wears her down.
This is clearly the work of a rogue spellcaster, someone who cannot go unpunished.
Justice. Yes.
I will bring
justice to Norvik.
I certainly hope so.
The lady clears her throat loudly. Everyone holds their breath when she speaks.
I formally declare a joint venture. The Halfway Bridge Tribe and the Youth Guard City Cleric shall investigate the tea shop on Pillar Road and bring justice to those who seek to harm the peace. No creature foul or fair shall escape my rage.
The words seep out from her more, burning the air. Every goblin in the chamber looks upon her in awe. She is theirs to serve.
The dragon has spoken.
I will nod solemnly. She looks upon you with a grim expression.
The goblin is worried. Her hope is that you step it up and take on this investigation properly. Her fear is that you will screw up legendarily.
Snell,
She says, waving towards him.
Yes, Lady Sageleaf,
He says, bowing his head.
you're the handler of this case. You've worked on it since the explosion, no more than anyone.
Ooh la la, complimented by his queen.
I want you to represent the tribe in this venture.
His face lights up.
A goblin and a cleric. Together you will have access to both Upper and Lower Tolstad.
You're going to have the pretty boy around. Damn, I thought this was going to be fun. His expression is that of shock. He did not expect this.
Do not disappoint me, Snell.
It appears you've received a party member for your divine mission. Sad it had to be a damn goblin. A new member to the party.
He ignores you. The goblin takes a deep bow.
Yes, Lady Sageleaf, your will be done.
The mystery of the tea shop shall be uncovered.
The sooner the better. First priority is the tea shop. We need to gain access.
Your new goblin companion gives you a quick wave.
Let's go, Cleric.
Snell has joined as a companion. You can speak with him and he'll find your way across Tolstad.
The lady is keeping information from you.
I actually already visited the tea shop entrance, but it was shut.
Yeah, by esoteric degree. So you got to ask your coin lord for the passphrase, unfortunately.
Oh, we should also look for that witness.
Yeah, our Frank dressed in yellow.
He winces. Gods, that's funny.
Either over on Water Lane or down in the city below.
Yeah, the port or the dungeon. I'd suggest the port since it's slightly less life-threatening, generally speaking.
Let's go.
Yeah, let's go.
Come along, Snell. Yes.
Viskin's lighthouse must be located within these walls, just a bit further up. Okay, well, we want to go to the lower layer to unlock more druid stuff, right? A glow glass. Very common magic item. So that's leading down to the city below. Oh, a sword! Oh, is that my sword? Broken sword. Okay. That's unfortunate. You approach a crate full of sand. Inspect the crate. You notice a little marking on the back with the letters HBWT. The lid has been tossed behind it. The crate is filled to the brim. It's just sand.
Hey, Snell! What's up with this weird crate of sand?
The goblin glances over at what you're doing.
Let's see, that's
His eyes shoot open very, very wide.
Nope! Back off right now!
He pushes you away from it.
Oh, that bad, huh? Yep, do not touch that shit.
As the two of you are a few steps away from the crate, he takes a breath.
That, Cleric, is a crate of mosquito sand.
Without explaining further, the goblin sneaks up behind the crate and grabs the lid. Moving more carefully than you've ever seen him move before, he gently places the lid on top of the crate once more.
Something must have startled it to make it push open the lid like that.
He wipes some sweat from his brow.
What would that have done to me if... From what I understand, it would have choked you, drained you of blood, and slowly mushed you inside that crate.
Sounds like a good weekend.
Now let's leave it the fuck alone.
Okay. Kind of wanted to fuck with it, if I'm being honest. Got some apples. Wait. Imported goods. The receiver is marked as HWBT. Hang on a minute. No. Oh my god. Turn around and whisper to Snell.
What can you tell me about this guy? You want a rundown right in front of him?
I don't think he can hear us.
That's not the point, Cleric. Can you hear us?
No, Cleric, nor am I listening. Go ahead.
See?
The goblin sighs.
Give me the rundown, Snell. Viskin is the local mortician, unaffiliated, works on contracts within the city. The HWBT has a deal with him, partly because he's a neighbour and partly because he's not,
Human. A normal person. The goblin clears his throat and throws a glance back to the mortician.
So the type you want to make enemies with, but hey, he seems to like you, so good job on that. But my suggestion, keep your distance. Just be safe. What do you know about the tea shop?
What's there to say? I know as much about your average Norvikian. A lie. He knows so much more.
Well, tell me what you do know.
Of course. I heard the explosion. I went out to investigate only to find the tea shop caught up in a raging inferno. Tolstead militia were already heading into action, so I went back inside so as to not be in the way. He's describing it with a wonderful rhythm. Either he's a great storyteller, or this little speech has been rehearsed. That is that.
What were you doing when the explosion occurred?
Working.
What sort of work?
You must know, it was the end-of-life report on a sailor. Tragic. Don't pry. He'll get annoyed.
He doesn't want you to speak on the subject, but he'll let you ask one question. I can feel it.
Let's see if he's lying. Ask something really specific.
What was the date of his birth?
3rd of Summer, 509 AE. Arcane era lasted 511 years. It's currently 27th in the year of post-war era. He was 29 years old at his passing. Okay. It's either a very elaborate lie, or this fellow has a great memory. But I prefer not to speak too much on the subject, however. Understandable.
Did you hear anything peculiar?
A loud bang, some shouting afterwards.
How loud?
It shook the Lich House. Mind you, this is not some ordinary basement. This is a remnant tower going hundreds of feet down into the earth. Be surprised if anyone on Tolstad missed it.
What sort of shouting?
From the militia. They were rushing to the scene. Fire prevention declaration has truly done wonders for this city.
Nothing else?
Is the entire district almost turned into inferno? Yes, there was quite a lot of commotion. Nothing that stands out, however.
Like actually nothing else?
Not that I recall. You sure?
Pale man stares at you for a while. How thick are you? He does not want to tell you anything else, but while he has not been lying, there is something missing. Interesting, but you shouldn't pry more.
You sure?
I'm going to ask him again, just to see if I can... Because you know sometimes you can kind of like... Okay, fair enough.
That's enough about the sound.
Go on. Let's give it another go. Okay, we're getting closer, we're getting closer. We've done this again, so we can go through that, that's fine.
Thank you, bye.
Okay, well let's head back down. I did mean to go... I want to try and find the speak with animals. Oh no, we've got speak with animals. I want to try and find, what was the other scroll? Oh, hang on. That was a rat. Can I have cast speak with animals? No, I'd have to prepare it. I wonder how many spells I can prepare. Ah, then I wouldn't have my second level. May as well have the better healing, I reckon. That'll do. Yep, that'll do. Now, where'd that rat go? Oh, should we do... We should do Druidcraft, right? Just in case? Okay. Let's head down here. Oh, I wonder if we could use a shard of jaw on the pale man. City below. This seems spooky. Glowing mushrooms must be tasty. Oh yeah, they are. Perfect. Alright, let's go down. Taking a step forward, you touch a thin cord. Something soft latches around your ankle. A contraption is now in motion. There's no time, it's a... Oh god. We did it! You throw your body back, slithering out of the rope before it tightens. The instant you do, you watch the rope snap and twirl around the edge of the staircase, disappearing into the darkness below. Whoa.
That was close.
Too close. I didn't see it either. Nasty trap.
Your companion looks disturbed. I'm gonna keep going. I've not learned my lesson at all. Now, if we cast Speak with Animals... where are we? A rat? It's not really running from you. So can I cast Speak with it? Wait, what? It just picked it up. What is going on? How can we... What? Okay, we've just picked up a rat and we're now carrying a rat around. Sure, why not? That makes sense. Why not? It's giving us -1 charisma. Oh. You look up at the pillar. The relic rises upwards, endlessly upwards. Central landmark of Norvik, the symbol of Earth's conquest. The day he took the red rocks and slayed the Troll King, he looked upon this pillar and declared this a sacred spot for all Norvikians, for all Earth folk. It was here before Earth, and it will be here after you, remaining until the end. It looks a bit broken, cracked. Yes. While the pillar is indestructible, it was once under heavy siege during the most intense moments of the Gate War. Several pieces of the pillar float around in the air, especially as it reaches upwards into the clouds above the sky. What kind of power would be capable of damaging this? Gods. How many of these pillars exist? 8? Something like that. 1 for each band. But ours is the best one, right? They're all equally useless. It's a sign of Earth's power, so yes, this is the best one. They are seen as a status symbol by many, like a legitimization thing. But but the fact is no one has managed to make use of them in any way, despite their esoteric nature. So the Pillars of Jaw are relegated to being visual landmarks, seen from across the coast through clouds and mist for miles.
That's what I do with it.
You can always attempt to focus on it, learn from this ancient relic. Since you're the master of all esoteric things, you could probably crack the secret of the pillar, learn how it works and master it, gain ultimate power, and so on. I'm going to get closer. As you do, you feel the air itself tingle. Power. He is speaking to you. Touch the pillar. Place your hand upon the cold surface. Your body quakes, standing in awe of this ancient object. How many battles do you think it has seen? How many deaths? How many noble sacrifices given to one's god or king or people? Thoughts stir in you a deep sense of longing. Perhaps one day you will join in that sacred sensation. Perhaps right now. Try feeling it. We get disadvantaged though. Go on. Oh, baby. Your gloved hand presses against the surface. You will find the will to listen, to bear the burden of that solemn voice. I'm going to close my eyes and pray, silently mumbling the same words as always. To your god, to your people, to this great city. It fades. The voices grow not in size but in number. Some of them join you in your prayer. Some dismiss it. Some hate it. Before you a dark landscape stretches, covered in the bodies of the damned and the waiting, their souls on display for judgment and callous sorting. Among them, you see one face turn to look at you. At first you believe it to be him. Then you understand, as the man, who appears to be both younger and older, gives you the kind of look of regret a father would have on seeing the return of a lost child. He turns to face the stairs. You watch him go again. Again. Again.
Your heart is racing, blood pumping. Get a grip. The vision has faded.
Whatever you saw, it quickly disappears deep into your skull. The pillar does not whisper here, it screams. Go down. Further down.
You understand it plainly. There is more to this pillar you need to investigate. In time. And further below. Okay, well that was really cool. You detect something unusual about this section of wall. Specifically, the ornate skull. This is a doorway.
What's up?
Point of the wall. He squints at it.
Oh yeah, it's just the passage to the crypt.
You know about all the secret doors down here?
Just this one. It's right by the roots. Changes every other month or so if we don't keep watch. Gotta make sure it stays closed. Ever since you clerics stopped doing delves periodically, the undead issue's got a bit messy.
Yeah, we really have fucked up with that policy of non-delving.
I get the reason behind it. Gotta focus on upstairs, but it's risky to leave defending the underbelly to third parties, I'd say. Even if we're doing a fucking great job, all things considered. Anyway, if you want to check inside, you can probably hit that tile there.
Oh, done. Your gloved fingers trace the stone. Smooth. Cold. Ordinary. But wait, one section feels different. A tile, distinct from the others. You push. A soft click. The wall shudders, then slides open. Ho 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 ho. Cold air rushes out. The smell of old stone and dust. And something else. Death.
Sweet, I'll keep my sling ready.
I feel like I should have... Can I have both going at once? No, I have to pick. Fair enough. Oh boy. A rat? Wait, what? Wait. Why are there all these rats here? Thousands of dead.
Ugh, I hate this place.
A literal pile of skulls. Thousands, each a life taken by war, suffering, or time itself.
The eternal cycle. You will join them soon.
This is insane. So many bodies. You know well about this. This was the first of the containment crypts.
Containment crypt. An area designated as confinement for bodies to avoid the risk of undeath.
The first? Oh, this is
Earth's first crypt, built for himself by himself. These bones belong to curse victims, those claimed by the Curseland's horrors. Destined to rise as undead hordes, Earth sent many expeditions to the east, each an attempt to reclaim the spirits, the literal bones of those who were left behind. Entire ships were loaded with the many, many bodies, brought ashore to Norvik, then put into these crypts. Unmarked graves, yes, but consecrated all the same. An attempt at local redemption.
Earth did his duty, doing his best to cleanse the world and free the spirits of his fallen people.
Indeed, and as you can see, it was a success. These bones do not move, they are not held in the crazed vitriol of negative necromantic energy. They are at rest, even in this horrid state.
I'm going to watch them carefully. They do not move.
So these are all people who died in the Curselands?
Yes, the greatest tragedy of your people. And this is how they ended up, simply due to the issue of numbers. There were too many bodies to give proper burial rites to each of them, even after burning the flesh. Since ocean or river burials are even more problematic due to the horror issue, this was the best option.
I will bow my head respectfully to the dead then. Is that a secret passageway? Where does this go? Oh, I'll need some type of key. Okay, fair enough. Oh. A horrid noise in the dark. Moving. A mess of rusty iron and clattering bones. Moving towards you.
No, no, no. I hate the crypts.
It calls to you.
I'll roll initiative. Oh, wow. Okay.
Incoming undead. It is set on killing you.
Destroy it! Don't you have some holy magic against this thing?
The goblin brings out his sling. In one swift move, he launches a projectile towards the abomination. It flies right through its open ribcage.
You must defend yourself and smite this foul abomination.
The bones are outside of the body. They must return.
Give him a hug.
Can't I just tell it to stop?
Yeah, no, talking ain't going to help you here. I could try and hug it, try to dodge or punch the skeleton. Do you have advantage? +2, +1. Impossible. Go on, let's punch the skeleton. Oh no! Shit.
Your swing misses the skeleton completely as it jitters back in an unnatural fashion, as if it is animated by some foul, punch-dodging force.
Taking stilted steps towards you, the skeleton raises its sword hands. Oh shit. 10 HP. A bone-chilling shriek emanates from the skull.
This might be your last chance. The skeleton is growing more and more frantic.
Focus!
Letting go of his sling, the goblin instead goes in for a kick to the skeletons. While the creature's jittering about, Snell still manages to hit it, just sending it scrambling to regain balance.
Now get him!
You have to push it further. Fight.
Let's look for a weakness. Shit. Look around the skeleton's scrap-covered bones as it wriggles around, but alas, you cannot find some mystical weakness, not in this chaos. Oh, we miss our turn. The skeleton is off balance and missing its next strike. It flies past, inches from your face. Bones and iron stabilize in front of you, focusing on its only task.
Hasn't been long, but now you realize the skeleton is getting its bearings. This will be the end.
That's right, come here, you piece of shit.
The goblin lines up a shot with his sling and mutters,
Got you now.
Your last chance. Take it or die by Earth's valor.
Alright, I'll punch the skeleton. Fuck. Swing misses the skeleton completely as it jitters back in an unnatural fashion. The skeleton is just about to strike when Snell rushes its legs, a full body slam. He causes the thing to completely fall over, crashing onto the hard ground.
Ha! That's what you get!
The bones spill to the ground in a pile of dust and scrap metal.
No other threats.
The skeleton must have been the only guardian.
Thank you, Snell.
You're welcome. But you did good too.
You've performed your duty. This crypt has been cleansed.
That's an overstatement. The goblin leans on his knees, panting.
Gods, I hate crypts.
He raises a finger and wags it.
Nothing good ever came from constructing a crypt. You either get a cursed place filled with death or a meat grinder filled with undeath.
Agreed. That's why we burn corpses these days.
Really, a genuinely smart tradition. Best things humans ever invented.
Actually, I think it was a dwarven thing originally.
Oh. That was a smart thing to adopt. At the very least, it...
A bang from somewhere far away echoes down the hallway. The goblin jumps.
A shiver runs down your spine.
Then the chamber grows silent once more. The scent of death still lingers. The goblin clears his throat.
Fuck this place, let's go.
Hold on, I have to make sure this warrior gets what he deserves.
Which is?
Some respect.
Right, I get it.
I'll do what I must.
Oh, the helmet. Do we want the helmet, do we? Ooh. Alright, we need to eat some food so we don't die. I guess we could cast Prayer of Healing. Go on, let's see what's in here really quickly. Let's do some looting. Uh-oh, what was that? Did you see that? I saw something move. Wait, was that Earth that we just defeated?
This is it. This is the first place his body was placed 27 years ago. Your lord, your master, your god, Earth. Fallen and exhumed like his city.
Watch closely. This is how every divine dominion ends, with the cracking of an ugly tomb.
This place is still holy, consecrated.
Despite this, horrors still walk the grimy tiles. A mace. Go on. You reach for the mace.
It is cold, colder than iron permits.
The metal feels wrong.
Get yourself a nice weapon, eh?
As your gloved hand wraps around the handle, the chill runs up your arm.
Not just cold.
Something else. A presence. Wait. Mace of Terror. Nothing. Just the empty crypt. But you saw something. In the corner of your eye. A figure. Watching.
You good?
Goblin looks concerned.
There's someone here.
What?
Goblin readies his sling.
Where?
You look down at the mace.
It's ornate, well crafted, yet your body seems to fail when you hold it.
Something is very, very wrong with it.
What, is it cursed? Did I just get cursed?
No, it's there again. The figure in the periphery. Watching. Nothing. Gone. But you know it was there. You felt it.
Oh, this thing's haunted.
What? You sure?
I'm sure.
Great. Haunted weapon. Just what we needed.
Damn this. You find this lovely weapon ready to take on the city's foulness, and you simply cannot wield it. The horror, like some unfleshy ghast come to haunt you, is too great.
Keep it sealed. Keep it close. The spirit watches.
Oh, man. I definitely saw something here. Apparently not, though. Alright. Well, let's get some health back. What can we do with this mace? Oh, we could swap the helmet. What did our current helmet give us? Nothing. Oh, it even has some glowing esoteric runes left on the inside. We should definitely put this on then. +1 intelligence, +1 constitution, -2 charisma. I think we'll leave that be for the time being. Let's see if we can find this other rat, because clearly there's like 3 rats. If we hold all of them, something special happens, I reckon. That's the vibe I'm getting. Ah, we found the roots. Oh, there's a giant snail. Look at this, there's a giant snail. Oh my god. Beware monsters. Ah, that must be the bugbear. Why are there statues of people? Petrified longbow. Oh, that's actually good. It's actually a good weapon. +1 dexterity, +1 constitution. Yay. Ah, finally. Wait, is that the other rat? So what happens if we have all the rats?
Oh, no, there's probably going to be one for each stat. Okay, fair enough. This is hilarious. Central part of the great bracken tree of Tolstad. Among the tangled mess of vines and mossy rocks, you see the thick roots of a bracken tree. They crack open the walls and ceiling of this half-dwarven, half-antisepalian chamber. The natural retaking the artificial. It is beautiful. Touch the roots. They are soft on the surface, a layer of moss.
Hello?
The tree does not respond.
I don't think it's got a mouth or a brain. Guess you could talk to it with some magic, then again, I'm no expert.
Beyond the roots, they are thick and create a vast, tight forest. However, there is something there. A space beyond the roots.
So this is the bottom of the big tree?
More or less.
The roots go deeper, much, much deeper.
Item Seskius Spunai?
The roots slowly but ever so slightly widen, revealing the goods within.
The cache has been revealed.
Lord Pooh appears to allow you to loot its cache now. How polite.
Yes.
Oh my god. Right, we definitely want to learn Bark Skin. Next opportunity we get. Bark Skin's an awesome spell. Oh, hello. Oh wait, sorry. I do want to take this. The spirits are cute. Oh, looks like the kind of rock you can stand on to gain attention. I don't think there's anything else we can do with these. Okay, let's chat to the bugbear. Ungor. Uh-oh, 13, that's not very good. A level 3 fighter, a brute, a beast, and a warrior. She could break you easily. Loyalty is a fickle thing. Hers lies with the halfways, for sake of coin and shelter. But something else. What was that last bit? Sorry, but something else. Something more ethereal.
Human.
A hairy beast towering over you, its face contorted into a stern and probably permanent frown.
Watch yourself. This is halfway's territory.
This is a bugbear. They are more common in the West, living in the rough lands between Fornip and the VK. VK, dwarven slang for Vizcar, as if it needed to be shortened. This woman does not hold power over you. Do not let her stand in your way. Woman? Oh boy.
Yes, this is clearly a female. A real one, capable of terror beyond your sight and sound.
She notices Snell with you and gives him a nod.
Rana?
Wait, what voice did I pick for her?
Rana? Hey, Moongo. Things going well?
They are going.
She nods in your direction.
This is your cleric.
Seems so, yeah.
I thought he'd be taller,
She says with a scoff.
I am the cleric. Nice to meet you.
Bugbear places a hand on her weapon.
Do not cause trouble.
A morning star. Beware.
Wait, which one is the ball on a chain and which one is the ball on a stick?
A club.
Keeping it simple. Great. She will not use it.
Can I have that spell scroll you've got?
No, of course not. I got this as a gift. I can't just give it away.
From Nessun, right? She told me I should tell you to give it to me.
No. Okay then.
There is great respect for the elven druid.
Okay.
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 Have you seen a man in yellow pass by here?
She grunts.
Is that a yes?
I did. Are you looking for this man?
Yeah, oh, clearly.
Bugbear shows you a deep frown and says,
If you see him, stick a knife through his heart for me.
Wait, why?
I saw him approaching from the pillar chamber. Told him to step away from the halfway turf, but that bastard cast a spell on me.
That's awful.
No, I was weak. I saw him approaching. He wore an ugly yellow robe. Then he said a few words and I suddenly happily allowed him to pass. Charm of some kind. I was helpless like a kitten. God, I hate kittens.
Run away from her before it's too late. I'll avenge your honor, I swear.
Okay.
You must find this man and punish him. That way you can earn her respect.
Do what you want, I do not care.
She actually kind of does.
What else can you tell me about him?
Had slightly darker skin, unlike most pale humans in Norvik. He carried a backpack and several things. Tools.
How much darker?
Somewhere between a tan hill goblin and pale fell orcs.
That's very good information, thank you.
She shrugs.
Which direction did he go?
Through the south caves. She points toward the damp tunnel down the slope. I warned him about the monsters as he walked away. Because of that damn spell. Would have hoped for him to be dinner for some hooker or dark mantle, but the bastard turned invisible as he entered the tunnel. I hate wizards.
Same. Can't stand those nerds.
Bugbear lets out a grunt, clearly signaling she's done with this part of the conversation.
I defeated a skeleton in the crypts.
You did? Well, I am impressed. Less for us to worry about.
Yes. Some questions about the day of the tea shop explosion.
I felt a slight rumble in the earth. I was down here guarding the roots.
Is there nothing too out of the ordinary?
Nothing I have to tell you, human.
What's it like working for the HWBT?
They are good. Lady Sageleaf is a great leader. Her power is overwhelming.
I agree. That little goblin woman is enough to break a dozen men.
Or more. She looks away for a moment.
I've been given a life here, a purpose.
While I do not enjoy living among your kind, the goblins are a fine people.
Thanks.
Not you in particular, Weasel.
Weasel? I don't think I deserve to be called that.
It's a pretty good nickname.
Fuck off.
The bugbear chortles.
So you guard primarily?
Yes. Tend to do some gardening duty as well. Keeping the dampness to an appropriate level, communing with Lord Pooh when the Dark Elf requires it.
Druid! She taught you magic?
No, Nessun has shown me tricks. I have no interest in magic and its foul nature.
You got a green thumb, eh?
No, but I serve well nonetheless.
You get to fight a lot of monsters down here?
Yes, they often break into the upper city below, but it is mostly minor monsters. Sometimes a large one. At times undead. Fought a ghoul last month. Easy kill, not too interesting. It is my great pleasure to best a dangerous foe.
Got some other questions. No. Bye.
We're not going to try and flirt with her. That seems like a bad idea. Central rock. Go on. You step up on the rock. Around you lies the vast chamber of root and stone, of dwarf and primal forces pressing up against one another. One part struggle, one part harmonic symbiosis. This is the vessel in which the great bracken tree of Tolstad is nurtured. This well, its beating heart. Also, you can absolutely make some noise in here. Try it. Don't make this about yourself. A rock like this is a keystone in a community, not a tool of the individual. It's a platform, a scene. Scenes are made for bringing attention to those who deserve it, i.e., you. Step down. Okay, perfect. Well, I think... Oh, the snail's moving around. Oh my god, amazing. Okay, well, I think that might be a good place to wrap up for today as we continue to explore this area. Thank you so much for joining me, everybody. We will be back for more Esoteric Ebbs in the future. If you're liking this series, let me know in the comments. Otherwise, I'll see you guys in the next one. Stay safe, stay well. See you guys soon.